what what was so organic when I first started working here was that customers would open up with their stories right away. It's not that they wanted to be documented or wanted some recognition that I've been a customer for this long, but they would just say like, I've been coming here since 1989, or I grew up coming here as a kid and now I'm taking my kids here. Those kind of stories kind of inspire me to keep the tradition going. That's when I felt that, okay, this bakery is not a trendy bakery, it's more of a tradition for families. Yeah, and if you need more espresso, let me know.
Okay, my name is Lelis, and we are at Angie's Bakery, and here's my son.
My name is Ken Garcia Olaes. We're here at Angie's Bakery, and that was my mom.
Back home, we have a grandpa that owned a bakery. It's an old-fashioned way. It's on the wood stove, wood fire. Yeah, it's like how they make the pizza on the fire. It's that way how he make the pandesal, and he makes something like a French bread. It's not a French bread, but we call it trozo in the Philippines. But that's the one that I cannot copy. Yeah, but he's already passed away, and I cannot ask the recipe. But so, and my sister kept telling me that, can you bring that back, the one that we always eat during the midnight snack? I said, I can't. I don't know how. Yeah.
See, that's the kind of inspiration that would drive mom into wanting to do it, especially when someone's asking her for it.
Yeah. Yeah, my sister is the one who's always telling me, why don't you do that? Remember, we used to eat that? Yeah, I know. I said, let me think about it.
What I love is hearing her stories, and there's nothing better than tapping into like that story of my mom saying, oh, we used to pick up this bread going home from school.
Oh, yeah.
And then I'm like, well, I think a lot of people grew up that way too. You have to learn about the Filipino life and baked goods. I didn't grow up there, so I have to ask, and I have to kind of inspire her to, can you make that too, so that I could experience it also.
Well, to tell you the truth, Kenny grew up not tasting any pandesal when he was young.
Yeah.
He just tasted it when we come back over here to Virginia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this was the first pandesal that I've had.
That's why I was surprised when we took over and he learned how to do it. And he know the taste and he know the texture, and I said, oh my gosh. My son said, maybe when I have a coffee shop, Mama, you can bring all those food that the people used to eat at home. I said, yeah, maybe, why not? I can help you with that. And then I said, let's start it little by little.
Mom grew up in the Philippines, and she's in a way translating what she had to me in food, and that's why my palate would be distinct, that I only like my mom's like adobo or my mom's sinigang, that's just how I grew up, and that's how it will be. I grew up in Germany, so like my mom was saying, a lot of ingredients were limited there. The food that we had, well, I grew up on sinigang and adobo, and even those ingredients my mom figured out how to make while we were outside of the country. That or relatives are sending us ingredients also that were either in the States or in the Philippines. That was the difference too, because I grew up with American style Filipino food, and when I visited the Philippines, things were a little different the flavors were a little different for me. So it was definitely a transition to understanding, oh, what is Filipino food then, you know? Like someone's food or what they choose to eat is very influenced with their environment, in where they're from, who cooked their food, how open they are to food. That's what I'm learning with people, and it kind of surprises me too when we have a large Filipino community here and someone hasn't tried Filipino food yet. So it's really on the person to experiment and kind of keep an open mind that there's a vast amount of flavors out there that someone could try.
Well, we want to do everything that we can to just to bring back the taste of home to the people like us, and we want to encourage other people too. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not only for Filipino, it's for everyone.
Yeah.